Adam Schmerbach. I'm from Dubuque, Iowa. I got into law enforcement in 2012. I graduated from the University of Dubuque in 2009 with a bachelor's of criminal justice sociology. Got hired with Iowa City, like I said, in 2012. My first year there, I played soccer. So during the fall, we had a 48-hour rule, which was basically we couldn't drink 48 hours, or I guess couldn't drink 48 hours before our game. And we had games 2 or 3 times a week, so didn't get a whole lot to do. And then other than that, after soccer was over, in my next 3.5 years, I guess, basically Friday, Saturday night, we'd go down to the bar. When I was in school, it was 19 to get into the bar all the time. You could be in the bar till 2 a.m. I'd be lying if I said we didn't go out and drink. That's what happens. I did my internship here in 2009 for Iowa City. I really enjoyed it. I went to school here for a couple of years. Just enjoyed the town. There's quite a bit of diversity here. Where I'm from doesn't have a ton of diversity, so it's quite a change at first. But I wanted something different. All my family's in Dubuque. I wanted to be close to my family still, but wanted to be able to get out of Dubuque to have a little change. In my spare time, I actually own my own business. Do construction work, mainly exterior remodeling, stuff like that. Try to do that as much as possible. As weird as it sounds, I like to work. I usually get up at 7 in the morning, work till 2, and then come to work for 8 hours. So it drains you once in a while, but I enjoy doing it. I like to hunt and fish quite a bit. Go camping when I have free time. I only went camping twice this last year, so that was kind of a waste. But and then something most people probably don't know about me. I have a 6-year-old brother from the same parents. That I have an older brother that's 30, gonna be 31. I'm 29 and have a brother that's 6. So something a little interesting, I guess. We see our biggest issue. When I was in school, it was FAC. We had Friday after class. People went out at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't see a whole lot of that anymore. But we have that big, obviously you'll see certain bars that let people that aren't 21 all the time. They have in between 8 and 10 o'clock when they're the busiest, I think. And I guess I just want people to act their age. And I don't care if you're out drinking and you're 19. It's going to happen. It's stupid to think that it doesn't happen. It's just part of college. It's more of a social hour to me when I'm downtown. I get to talk to people. I get to meet people. There's people that come up to you that can behave themselves, and they let you know that they're going into law enforcement, which that's fine. Just asking you questions to make a conversation, which is fine. The people that bother me are the ones that are drunk, come up to you, and will just stand there and keep talking to you. There's times that we all have bad days and stuff like that we just don't want to talk to someone. It just happens. Coming up to a cop when you're drunk is probably not the brightest thing to do. I don't understand that, because when I was in college, if I saw the cops, I walked the other way. I didn't want nothing to do with them. 2 separate occasions where it was Halloween night, actually. It was the night before Halloween, one of those two. We were dealing with a kid outside of the summit, and another kid came up and was right in our face, flicked us the middle finger and said F you 3 or 4 different times to us. I'm like, you want my attention, you're going to get it. He obviously went to jail on that one for, you can say stupidity, but he was drunk. And then a short time later, the same thing happened again, twice in one night. I'm just like, I don't mind people coming, like I said, if you want to come talk to me and say hi or brief or something like that, and not that we're better than anyone else, but we have a job, we're doing a job, we're not out drinking. And like I said, I tried to avoid the cops. So that's probably my 2 things that upset me the most, are coming up and talking to me and trying to carry on a 10-minute conversation when you're drunk, and I obviously probably don't want to talk to you if you're drunk. Like I said before, you can go out and drink. If you want to go out and drink at 19, you're an adult. As long as you can be responsible, that's my biggest thing. Obviously don't drive. If you can walk home, and I understand people drink more than they should sometimes. I'd be lying if I said I didn't do it. And it's just something that if you have a friend with you and you're able to get home, able to behave yourself, go to a house party, behave yourself, that's that's one of my main things. Like I said, if you're 19 drinking at the bar, behaving yourself, may I ID you and bring you outside and talk to you? Yeah, and where it goes from there usually is if you tell me the truth, yeah, I was drinking a Busch Light or whatever you were drinking, If you tell me the truth and tell me your real name right away, I'm going to send you home. I mean, very seldom. I mean, I can count on one hand the time that I've written someone a Paula that was just sitting in the bar, not behaving, drinking. And it's just, I mean, we obviously get that discretion to make that decision, but I'm not downtown to write a bunch of tickets. And I mean, it's more of a safety thing for me. If you aren't behaving yourself or can't stand up, then that's obviously something that needs to be addressed. Like I said, you're going to drink. Not everyone does it, but the majority of the people are going to drink. Just be responsible and be respectful of the people around you.